What's up, guys? It's your boy, Cash here, and today we're going to be talking about a story time of, well, you guys probably already seen the title, the most hated classmate ever. So if you guys haven't came here from, TikTok, when I announced it, I'm very surprised, but, yeah, so this is just a little story time. And yeah, so either way, if you guys haven't came here from my TikTok, uh, blue, blue carrots, you guys should check that out. But anyways, let me start the story. So there is this girl that like almost everyone hated, and I mean like hated. Like I don't. It was like nobody really liked her. She wasn't like cute. She wasn't like. She wasn't any of that. She. The only reason that she was an was because she wore makeup. Like, but she like a lot of girls wear makeup, but like she like overdid it with the makeup. She overdid it with the makeup. So, and like, and the reason we hated her is because she would like, um, actually I didn't discuss the name here. Let's call her Anna for now. So let's call her Anna. But Anna, so is the girl everyone hated, and like everyone hated her. Uh, and there's multiple reasons. She did stuff like you like shouldn't do in public, like picking your nose, scratching your butt, like she did all of that in public, and people didn't like that. And in class, while we were like trying to do a math test, she would start like singing or humming, and we would get so annoyed at it. And even so, we told her to stop, but she made like excuses and stuff. But like another reason people hated her was she tried to hit on every boy, and we'll get to that later. But she liked to fake stuff. Like one time, we had like reading time, and so we were just chilling, reading a book, and she was talking, to like me and my friends, and she was lying. She said what did she say? Um, she said that she had like a disability where one of her legs were bigger than the other, which we know that was a lie because like a million day like she was fine like yesterday. You weren't walking weirdly, but now today when you say that you're walking weirdly. You're walking like you act, and she tried to show us by like putting one like her like how do you explain that? By pretending, because not a lot of people can do that, but like you can. I don't know. I can do this, but like I could pull my leg backwards a little bit without like bending my knees. It's kind of weird, but that's what she was doing. And so we were like, okay, well, we know you were faking it, bro, because you were fine. You were a-okay, like, yet you were fine yesterday. You were walking perfectly, but now today, once you say it, you're walking all weird. I don't buy it one bit. But anyway, let me. So another reason people didn't really like her was because she had a crush on almost every single boy. Every single boy, like practically every single boy, like like the people she was crushing on was all the people in that did sports, all the guys who did sports, including me myself. Yeah, but we're also gonna get to that later. So the first person she started crushing on was, let me think. I think my boy, well, not my boy, but one of my friends, Zach. He was like the strongest guy, and he was the guy that was like that like the entire. He was pretty much was the coolest guy. He was the guy. You know how there's this guy that was like everyone should crush on. That's easily, and people say they don't, but most of the time they do. Yeah, he was that. He was that guy. He was pretty cool. He played football. He played a little bit of soccer. You know, he was good at dodgeball and all that stuff. He was really good at a lot of sports. So he was like really buff. Well, not really buff, but like buff for his age, and like really strong. So no, he went for like the strongest guy in the class. Surprisingly, not that surprisingly. Okay, whatever. Then you know, Anna was like, "Yo, do you like me back?" to my boy Zach, and but freaking Zach said, "Nope, I don't like you at all." And yeah, so after that, Anna went for his cousin. Actually, he went for his cousin. Let's call her Dom. Let's call him Dom. I didn't mean to say her. So Dom was Zach's cousin, and Dom was practically the same. He played more soccer, less football though. Was really good at was pretty good at dodgeball, and was okay on the strong side. So pretty much you know how he's like, Zach's the guy that everyone should like, all the girls should like. Well, if Zach turned you down, they would go to Dom because he's the second of that. So he would be the second of that. Anyway, Dom turns her down too, not surprisingly. But so at this point, she was like, "Okay, what can I do to get these guys to like me?" And she was like, "Makeup, a lot of it." And that's what it's like. You know how girls wear makeup. She wore a lot of it. She wore like a lot that you can tell she wore it. And it's to get the guy, which nobody got attracted to her after that. So people are like, okay, well, she's wearing makeup now. Now Anna was going for my boy, my friend Mason. Mason is like he's just good at kickball. He doesn't play sports. He's like very skinny, but he just plays really good in kickball. That's it. That's all he is. Really good at kickball. He was barely on the sports side, and mostly, he's like me. They're kind of weird, messing around, and he's like me. So my boy Mason was like, "No, I don't want you either. I don't want you either." And yeah, so like nobody was liking her. And then she went to me. I play sports, yes, but I'm not nowhere on the strong side. I'm nowhere on the strong. I'm like Mason. I'm like Mason. I'm nowhere on the strong side. I just play a lot of basketball. I'm pretty good at it. So she was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go to you now," and she was like, she was on Mason for like a month, but she was on me for like a few months, and because we were just quote unquote friends. I was just quote unquote hanging out with her, so she wouldn't. Because I'm like the nice person. I'm the nice person of the group. So even I was quote unquote I was hanging out with her, yeah, but I hated like every second of it. I didn't like hanging out with her. She was very weird. But one time, my teacher thought I kissed her, which, ew, no. Uh, and it's like usually I would get on my teacher's side. You know, you should not be able to do anything. But I was like, but what am I supposed to do? I want to, even though I didn't like her like at all. I went on her side for some reason because that's just who I am. Lucky for her, I'm not mean. But anyways, after I tell her I don't want you either, he goes to my my best friend, Mason number 2. We're going to, yeah, let's just call him Mason number 2, because we had 2 Masons in our class, and sometimes I would go like, if they were sitting next to each other, I'd go Mason, Mason, and one of the Masons will go like, yeah. I was like, not you, the other Mason, Mason. The other Mason will go like, yeah. I was like, not you, the other Mason. Yeah, that's what I would do with the Masons. But anyways, Mason number 2. Mason number 2. So he was. I'm pretty sure he went. He was like from Iceland or something. He was from somewhere, and he didn't not like sports. He wasn't like sports. He didn't really like sports like at all. He was just more like a cool guy to hang out. You know, me and the boys. You know, me, Mason, and other Mason were just, you know, hanging out, and Anna is obviously crushing over him. I don't know why exactly, but I can obviously tell, you know, you're crushing over him. So it's like, okay, whatever. We have to deal with this. And I was like, I'm the kind of guy, you know, that would hang out with the girls a lot, but I would always hate if I hanged out with Anna. I usually hanged out with the girls, like a weird person I am, but I did not like Anna, like, at all. At all. I didn't like her, but I want to be nice, so I didn't really do anything bad to her, but I still rejected her, so, because I didn't want to do anything about her or anything with her. But I just try to like keep myself like handling and not like throw a fit telling her I hate her, because I would have definitely got in trouble for it, because she would probably like cried or something, and I didn't want that. So I'm happy. So usually most of the time I would just hang out with, you know, the boys, you know, and hang out with some of the girls at some points. But, you know, she started crushing on everyone, and we all just hated it, and I mean hated it. So the next year happened. She's still doing weird stuff, you know, and so, you know, I'm going to, I think, 5th grade. You know, most of the boys, you know, left. But I'm hoping to God that I didn't get in Anna's class. And guess what happened? I got in Anna's class. And I was like, no. But, you know, she was so bad. I was like, and me and my friends were like talking about it. Me and my friends were talking about it. It was like, I think me and my friends were like, oh, I was like so relieved when I didn't get. Also, this girl is in another person's class, not in my class, but it's like, oh, I was so thankful that I didn't get in a class. And I was like, but when I heard that you got in the class, I feel so sad for you. I was like, yeah, I feel sad for myself as well, because I have to go through torture. Yeah, that was funny. I hated it, but yeah, but like a few months after 5th grade, she left. So and that was a relief to me. And like when she announced, was like, oh yo, I'm leaving. Oh, my entire classroom was like, bye, bye, bye. She left the classroom. Oh, thank God. And we were just the entire classroom was relieved that she left, pretty much, because we all hated her. But that's my annoying classmate. And that's the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.
You mad, bro? Yo, I said, tell me what you mad for. You mad, bro? Yo, I said, tell me what you mad for. You mad, bro? Yo,